Welcome to Dials and Dice. Thank you for joining us. Excuse me. So cat had my tongue. How you doing tonight, Steven?
Doing all right. How about
Great.
you?
Oh, cannot complain. Been a good day. Busy, but good. So tonight we have Josh using Galactic Republic and Nate Galactic Empire. So we should see a pretty good clash of titans. Steven, do you want to break down some of these lists?
Yeah, so this is the just a little intro. This is the Renegades Team Championship. So I'll give you a little bit of background on this tournament before we get going. Basically, we got teams of 3, and each player brings 2 lists, and there's like a pick ban kind of method. So the person with initiative gets to pick the first player's list they want to play against. And then I think that's how it works. So yeah, it's like a pick ban format, and then you're all 6 people are paired. Then you play the rounds, and then I guess the team with the 2 out of 3 wins gets the win for the round. So far, my team, Dad Gaming, we have lost 2 games in this round. So this is Nate just trying to redeem us. Nate is on our team. He is our team captain, flying Rex Lebrath and Darth Vader. But let's break down these lists, why don't we?
Sounds good.
All
Who do we
right.
want to start with? Let's start with your teammate, because you should know his list fairly well.
We'll start with Nate. So Nate is flying a list at 189 points. Galactic Empire, 2 ships, Rex Lebrath with Juke. So that pairs well with the ability after you execute a speed 3 to 5 maneuver. What's that ship ability? It is
Throw it up.
Full throttle, kind of like the Naboo has. You can get an evade. You can perform an evade action. Then he has Juke, so if he's evading, he can change one of the defender's evade results to a focus. And the other ship flying with that is Darth Vader. And we've got supernatural reflexes, which is like 20-something point upgrade, and then fire control system. So basically, Vader can, before he activates, he can spend a force to perform a barrel roll or boost action. And with comboing with Vader's pilot ability, after he does the barrel roll or boost, he can spend another force to take a target lock or focus. And then he can activate and take another action. So super efficient, but very costly. That's pretty much it. 2 ships, 3 upgrades.
Pretty simple.
Yep, a lot of points.
Yeah, no kidding. That's a loaded Vader. And a Rexler Brath. I mean, that's crazy.
Vader's 101 and Rexler is 88. All right, so let's go across the table. We have a... Why is my mouse is not zooming in correctly? Okay, there we go. We have a Red Squadron bomber with hull upgrade and ion cannon turret. Going to be trying to ionize things, leading the pack there. Then we got broadside with ion cannon turret, hull upgrade, proximity mines, and skilled bombardier. So he can drop prox mines 2 straight behind him. And then broadside does the whole change of blink to a focus out of the side arc for the ion. It's super easy to ionize things with broadside. I recently flew a broadside and ionized something all the way off the board. It was great. Then we got matchstick. So for every red token he has, he can reroll an attack die. So what you saw here at the beginning is all of his other ships locked matchstick. So he has got 3 red tokens, or 4 maybe. 1, 2, yeah, 3 red tokens on him, and so he can get 3 rerolls while he performs a turret attack with an ion cannon turret. Then he's got proton bombs and hull upgrade on there. Then we got Wolf with veteran tail gunner. Pairs well with that ability if you can pull it off, where you get a reroll out of the front and an additional die out of the back. So you got 2 3-die guns reroll out of the front. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see what we got going on here.
Yeah, well, thus far it looks like we've got, well, Vader and Rexler are coming right down the left-hand side of the board. Well, really, I guess Josh is coming down the well, depends which angle you're looking for, but he's coming down the top and Nate's coming down the bottom. So they're going to turn in at each other, I'm sure, at some point.
Well, we'll see. These aces don't want to get shot by an ion cannon turret. That is for sure.
For sure.
Let's hope. So I'm going to go ahead and say this. I hope Nate wins because he's my teammate. I can't be partial on this one.
This is going to be partial for certain.
Yeah, but usually I'm not partial for streams. You know, best of luck to Josh and his teammates if they're watching. Best of luck to your team. You've already won the round, so it wouldn't be too bad of a loss if Nate gets this one.
I'll go for Josh. Go Josh.
Yeah, so you can go for you can root for Josh. I'll root for Nate. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the breakdown.
All right, we've got the red squadron bomber turning in.
So going a 3-bank fast.
He's coming in,
trying
like
to
I
catch
said.
those aces.
So that matchstick is going to probably come in from the bottom, so that he doesn't have anywhere to go. What do you expect out of Rexler?
4K.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what defenders do.
That's true.
Let's bring up that glorious defender dial.
See it.
All right. It's got a 2 through 5 straight blue, 1 banks are blue, and a 4K white.
4K. Very nice.
And then the reds are 1 and 2 hards and a 2K. And then they can do 3 hards and the 2 and 3 banks are white as well. So that's pretty good dial. On Radio TCX they have declared this ship an elite fighter.
I would agree. Well, at 88 points, it better be. While we have you, so if you take a look at the bottom right-hand side of the screen, we currently have a sponsor up, Plus One Card Designs. So they make some excellent, alt art cards, excuse me. So check them out on Etsy. So they are pretty cool. We've got a handful coming, so we're going to be gifting those out here to some of the subs.
Yeah, so he makes like fan art cards, so like shots from the movies scenes that you'll see. And he also makes a lot of different stuff, like he's got some Clone Wars characters, things like that. But yeah, we've spoken to him today. He has decided, or I guess I coerced him into allowing a sponsorship.
So appreciate it.
Basically what's going to happen is he's going to help us out with some cards, some custom Dials and Dice gaming cards, alt art cards for our stream, for the trade-off of sponsors, for basically giving him a shout out and promoting his Etsy shop. So you can find it on Etsy. It's called Plus One, and also every purchase, the shipping is included, and he also includes an extra card in every pack. That's why it's called Plus One.
And yes, Risen Hero, Steven's face is just replacing any character from the movie.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm not putting my ugly mug on that.
All right.
Thing.
So we have an engagement happening here.
Yeah, we do. Let's see some
we're
dice.
Gonna have, we got a target lock on.
Hit.
Oh, nice.
All right.
So he is shooting at, who's that? Matchstick? Yeah.
Yes,
Matchstick. Trying to check out Matchstick. You gotta watch out for those bombs, though.
Yes, he does. Maddie's in the chat. Turns one to a crit. He's rolling his single dice, and he gets an evade, so there we go.
Alright, so that's 2 shields down on to Matchstick. First damage.
Very nice. First blood. Drip, drip, drip.
Gross. All right, I got a dad joke.
Ooh, I'm excited. Oh, we're saving that Jawa one for the Jawa tournament, aren't we?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm excited about
Definitely.
that one. It's terrible.
Yep. So, I had a dream last night that I was a muffler.
Really? Is this
Yeah.
a dad joke or is this serious?
I was exhausted.
Oh, that's terrible.
I know. It's great, terribly great. All right, we got another damage coming in through here. We got, well, another shield and a damage card on Matchstick. And that is not quite half points.
Getting there, though, real quick.
So he didn't have a shot out of the side. He's got a 2-die attack out of the front.
Yeah.
At, who's he going for?
Well, Rexler's closer, so he has a
Rexler does have an evade, and he has 3 green, so not likely to hit. Well, he does have a focus token.
Yeah. They both have some dice manipulation going on.
Wait, did Rexler not use juke? Did he miss that?
If so, you're gonna have to yell at Nate. But since I'm going for Josh, yay!
I don't know. Well, it might have been a reroll. I don't know if how that combos.
You got 1 hit. He's gonna use the focus. 2 hits. And he's taking that extra dice. No, he threw that dice away. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, Matchstick rolled a blank against Rex.
2 evades.
2 evades.
Easy money. I busted my butt today at work.
You and me both, man. It was a long day.
Yeah, I had to do a lot of cable pulls, and here's the thing. So IT, the guy who worked behind computers. If you work in
That's
IT,
me. That's me.
no haters.
1 hit. Oh, evades out.
They sent us a list of stuff that they can't find a connection to, like equipment stuff, like conveyors and junk. And the first 2 that I looked at, they had no patch. Like it's their job to put the patch cables from our cables that we install, like the data ports and stuff, to the equipment. They put the patch cables in. Well, they had no patch cables, and I'm like, before they keep sending us lists of what's not working, why don't they make sure they do their job?
Yeah, you kind of got to hook it up to make it work.
Is it plugged in? That's the first question you always ask.
That is actually absolutely correct. I do customers. Well, I'm director of customer support and technical support. So for a credit card processing agency, the first thing you do is unplug it, and then you make certain that everything's plugged in correctly. So that is the standard start. My favorite was back in college. So I had a guy who worked in support. So for the college. And first thing that they had to ask was, is your light switch flipped? Because they had the outlet on the light switch. So people could never get their stinking internet working because they'd hook up their modem to the top switch.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was dumb. Some folks are brighter than others. How's the chat doing tonight?
Yeah, how's it going? Let Lewicki Wins join us, a Risen Hero as well.
I love that username. I gotta say, mine's so lame. But I've been using Leewag since I was like 14, 13, something like that.
Mine is my original one is Tadpole Lights 26. But I have taken on 1,000 dice here recently just to rep my channel.
Crack-a-lackin'. I like it.
By the way, we have added some cool stuff to the stream, like the little sponsorship widget below. But we have a stretch goal for our subscribers. So we have just added some subscribers. We've got 3 subscribers now, and we have a goal of 40 before the end of this Team Renegades tournament. what we're gonna do is once we get the alternate art cards in, we are going to give away an alt art card for every so many subscribers that will be determined whenever we have them. So once we get that going, we'll do some giveaways as a result of our subscriber numbers. So keep helping us out. Subscribe, and you might win some cool dollars and dice prizes. In the meantime, we've talked about giving some stuff away digitally to our subscribers. So I've made some shield tokens that you can use on stream, and some dials that you can use. We need some dad gaming dice.
That would be interesting.
Because we have dials, right?
You kind of need dice. It's in the name.
And so yeah.
We're working on it.
So yeah, we're gonna be giving back to the community that is lovingly helping us out.
Appreciate it, guys.
All right, so we got a little scrum going on here.
Yeah, we do.
Matchstick has got a really good shot, ion cannon turret shot at Rexler with no mods.
Mm-hmm.
And goodness gracious, oh man, Rexler's gonna eat a proximity mine next turn.
Oh, for sure.
Oh.
Congrats, by the way, to Let the Wookiee win. So that's awesome. Top 4 in the Jawa Junkyard Jamboree.
Top 4.
Diego's
we might
good
be able to
too.
stream your game. Hey, if you schedule your game around 8:30 p.m. or at 8:30 p.m., we will attempt to stream.
We're getting in some games this week. So
yeah,
I'm done with fixing up the house. Yeah, Eastern time. So if you guys want to go a little later, we can probably accommodate that. Probably up to about 9 o'clock. Steven's got to work. What time you got to roll in to work?
I get up at 5:30.
All right.
I'm supposed to be at
Ooh, natties.
6:30. Man.
And a crit. There we go. Goodness, against one dice.
Which turns to a hit with plated hull.
Yep.
But
so
hey,
he's got to focus. He's got the focus, I believe.
Who's he shooting at?
So he's shooting at Wolf.
All right, thanks. Just let us know, let the Wookiee win, and what time you're going to be scheduling it.
Okay,
so he just put 3 shields down on the Red Squadron bomber, which is the red one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that Red Squadron?
Yes.
I called that wrong. My bad. And then we've got. He looks like he's firing matchstick into Vader.
Or into Rexler.
I thought it was Vader. He throwing arrows down.
2 evades, takes 1. Yeah, that was on Vader.
Okay.
Not bad. Not ionized. That's for sure.
Yeah. You got me nervous. I called that wrong. My bad.
I'm surprised he didn't shoot the ion at Rexler range 1.
You would think.
Probably because, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why. Vader still has his focus. And 1 force available. So, it looks like we got Wolf shooting.
He's going to spend the focus.
3 hits.
That's good. Let's see what happens. 3 dice. And 1 evade. Ouch. 2 hits. Roll through.
And that is half points on Vader. 51 points on the board for 101 point Vader.
Hurts. Go Josh. Sorry, you can.
Go Nate.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was looking for.
By the way, in the mail today I got
his birthday present.
My birthday present from Lee. I have.
That is incredibly overdue. I've got a Thor deck here for Marvel Champions still, but.
All right, so we got 3 dice ion cannon, 3 hits with the focus token.
And 1 evade. Is he gonna spend it? He spends it. So 1 hit goes through.
Yep. Oh man, Vader is on 1 hull.
That is no good.
Ouch. Oh yeah, So my present was a Keyforge Mass Mutation deck, which includes Saurian, Sanctum, and who else? Let me look it up.
It doesn't matter. Saurian, I've been trying to get those stinking Roman Greco dinosaurs. I think I have like $112, $115 in decks. Didn't get a single one of them.
Yeah, Sanctum, Saurian, and Untamed.
When you're done, you can give it to Mason. That's my son, sorry.
I'm not gonna give this away.
Ah, killing me. He likes Bronbar, so he has a pretty good couple decks with him.
Brobnar?
Brobnar. I can't say any of these things. Words.
So if you play Keyforge in the chat, let us know. We could potentially give away some Keyforge decks in the future if that's something of interest to you.
Yep, we've got a in the Discord. So we've got what'd you title that, Steven?
Board game chat, I think.
Yeah, board game chat. So I tossed up some stuff. I just got my Unmatched Cobble and Fog. That's an expansion for the game Unmatched. That's one of my favorites. It's a lot of fun. Cobble and Fog had they had the Invisible Man, Dracula, Sherlock Holmes, and Jekyll and Hyde. So they are a super thematic deck game. No building, you just get a deck and you take your characters around the board. I like anything with miniatures personally. I don't know about you, Steven. You've just got Unmatched, the core set, if I remember right.
I got the core set of it, and I tried to play with my parents, and it was like pulling teeth explaining how to play to my mom.
Yeah, it can't be any harder. Monopoly's probably a little more complicated, especially if you use house rules.
Well, she knows how to play Monopoly.
Yeah, that kind of is ingrained from childhood, though.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, no, it is a lot of fun. Check it out.
Let's check out this board right here. What do we got going on? He is dropping a proton bomb.
Yes, he is.
Rexler might be taking some. Ooh, come on. This might be ugly. Sorry, Nate.
Go, Josh.
So my dice luck statistics for my game here on the team tournament, I had a negative 7.5 against a 5.1.
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah.
And they say don't blame the dice.
Yeah, you can blame the dice sometimes. These are digital dice. I mean, they're definitely skewed in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
All right, we got 2 dice rolling.
All right.
1 hit and a focus.
So that's 2 shields down on Rexler.
Yep. That is no good. Are we?
He's got to take one of these beefy ships off the board here. So you're not gonna block Vader. He's got supernatural reflexes.
Yep. Takes focus.
He only has 2 force though.
Takes a 2 right on broadside. What's he doing, you think? Is he expecting Rexler to fly out of there as quick as he can?
I'm not sure. I mean,
he's turning his nope, he's turning straight. And to the right. Yeah, he's going to try to ionize.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have any mods, so I don't know if it's likely, but we'll see.
He's taking a shot.
He's
already got half on Vader, so he's got to try to do something.
He's trying to trap Vader. He's just pulling a fishnet across the board.
Yeah. We forgot to throw up our pole. Shoot.
It's okay. See here. By the way, we do have a Patreon. You can type !Patreon in the chat if you feel led to donate, or you could just subscribe, either or. But we still love you.
You know, I think you had that !Patreon down in the title. I removed it. My bad.
You did?
I did. I could change it back, but I totally did not.
It's on the title on my stream.
Oh, well, good. It doesn't change if I change it, which is unfortunate because I think I had top 16 for the Jawa tournament yesterday to start.
Let's see if the link works. I don't know.
Yeah, somebody try it.
It works.
Sweet. We're literally just paying for alt art cards. Some other. So we've had talks of making some 3D ships, so similar to the Razor Crest, but definitely not the Razor Crest, to be clear, for
The
copyright
Razor Blade.
purposes. Yeah, the Razor Blade. So
what we're gonna do is we're gonna mount a shaver on a stick and
I
fly
think like a
around the
Mach
board.
5 Razor just on a stand.
Yeah,
I like it. We'll have to dull the blade so you guys don't sue us by cutting yourselves.
the Razor Blade. It's gonna have an ability where it can't bump. It just slides between things.
I'll airbrush it. It'll look cool.
Airbrush a shaver.
I'll airbrush a shaver.
Razor.
Hey, I paid a lot of money for that thing. I gotta use it for something.
Okay, so what do we have here? Vader's just trying to get out of Dodge.
Yeah, we've got Broadside and Rexler going at it. I think he's just doing what's he doing?
One hit.
Blanks.
Oh my goodness.
Change it to an evade.
Oh, it's been the evade. Okay,
Yep.
that was a Rexler.
Yep. So Broadside into Rexler. Next we've got Red Squadron Bomber. So out the side at Vader. Hit,
Man.
and hit. Spends the focus. I don't blame you. And blanks.
Oh my goodness. That is an ionized Vader. One
Ouch.
hit. Well, actually, that's a dead Vader.
Ouch. 101 points. That's a lot of ships you gotta kill. Got to at least take out like Matchstick or Wolf and Broadside. That's terrible. I'm sorry, Nate.
I mean, two against four. Like it's four super bulky ships.
Yeah.
He did a really good job of like sweeping the board, and he turned in at a really good time. Like he chose to turn in well.
And the thing I thought was interesting is that he kind of turned out, he kind of wide out so that they didn't have anywhere to go. So all those,
Yeah.
I mean, he had a lot of arcs pointing at him from the get-go. He didn't have any real choice. Even I think you said you expected a 4K, but it didn't matter because he had shots regardless. Oh yeah, Rexler totally could. He's still got.
Oh yeah.
2 shield and 3 hull. He's a beefy dude.
Rexler could do it.
It's just got to be done just right. But you got a lot of ships pointing away from you. So, I don't know. What do you think? Engage Broadside? Pick them off one at a time?
I mean, you got to pick one of these cards. Matchstick is the one with the least hull.
Yeah, Broadside's got a lot.
I mean,
But he's
got
the
a
one
hull
who's
of
most
it, so
conveniently placed. Matchstick's way out there.
These Y-Wings are very cost efficient. I mean, to be able to put these many upgrades on them,
They're not expensive.
they're just a super control mechanism.
Yeah. I mean, they're just counting on it being slow. We got a Patreon supporter tonight. What?
Wow.
Sweet. Thank you, guys.
Absolutely.
Just trying to repay that Photoshop license. and get alt cards and everything else, of course. Alright. What's he doing? I can't see it on board. There we go. He turns in. So Wolf kind of... I can't see on my screen. Steven, what did he do? Was that
Well,
one bank?
he did it too hard.
Oh, way off. Sorry.
Trying to block Rexler there.
Yeah.
Oh,
he missed
three
it, though.
bank. What do you do here, though?
I don't know. He's not pointing at anything.
He's just trying to get out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a smart move. Like, you got Broadside out here sitting by himself. It's a good opportunity to get some damage through on him.
He's rolling an okay amount of dice. Like we said, he can do it. And he arc dodged him out of the rear. So I am curious. In last night's stream, we were chatting. Sounds like we got a couple military men out there, so thank you for your service. But I'm curious what everybody in the chat does for a living.
Yeah. What do you do?
I do credit card processing.
How do you support this X-Wing addiction?
Oh, that's my side gig. I do search engine optimization and website stuff. So it's the only way I could pay for this. My wife would kill me otherwise.
So we got 3 hits coming in from broadside, it looks like. 3 evades. Nice.
Very nice.
Who needs the evade token?
That was a mean roll too. That sucks. Alright, back to the dials. Nobody wants to share what they do for a living. Maybe we don't want to know. That's probably the case. I'm just boring.
I am a telecommunications structured cable technician. Which means I run cable.
Steven used to make me run cable in my spare time.
I didn't make you. You volunteered.
I volunteered, it's true. I still think that we had something saying that we just, get RC cars up in the ceiling and run them around on tracks to pull wire.
That really depends on the building.
Oh, cool. Well, I've got a Mac here. I have a question. No, I'm kidding.
You're a genius at Apple.
No questions tonight.
That's cool. I'm not a genius. I know how to use my iPhone. That's about it.
I can send a text.
I can send a text message.
Said every elderly person before they screwed it up.
I think it's funny to and if this is you out there, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but I think it's funny to watch people who type slow and they chicken peck it with they'll put their thumb on their pointer finger to improve accuracy. You know what I mean? To support their pointer finger, and then they'll peck at the keys.
Some people's handshakes, man. So I do it when I paint, but I don't necessarily do that to type a text.
No, I mean on a computer keyboard.
Oh,
he hit the rock.
Oof. Oof. I think we need an oof.
Roll it. Yes.
There you go. I think we need an oof emote. So for when somebody hits something, what do you think?
Well, so if you are a subscriber to Hexile Gaming, he has an oof emote.
Oh, dang it. All right, somebody already stole it.
We need the POW emote for that.
That's true. Or BAM.
We were chatting about emotes. Okay, so chat, what would you like to see as an emote? We're getting started on them. We've got a target lock.
I'm thinking a dad approved stamp.
I like it. Dad approved. Kapow.
I like that too.
So that's already out there.
Dang it.
We got to do something different.
All right, I'm gonna have to go through some old school comic books. I got my dad's stuff from the 60s and 70s. There were some cool comics, man. So I had these ghost comics, so that my dad had when he was a kid. So probably from early 1970s. They are falling apart, unfortunately, but they are super cool.
Oh yeah.
Booyah! All right, not a bad one. All right, takes the focus, or takes the focus. Where are you stationed, Risen Hero? Slow rolling in with Rexler.
I haven't looked at our Patreon in a while, and I set it up a while back, when we started the channel 2 months ago, and just trying to learn more about it. So we have, I only had a basic tier, thinking that nobody would even become a patron, but now we have a patron.
Ye of little faith.
And I will give a shout out. Our patron is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I can't see it, so I can't help you.
It's Risen Hero.
Sweet.
He's our patron. Shout out in the chat from Maryland, Risen Hero, our only and first patron. If you'd like to become a patron, exclamation point patron in chat. Okay, here. So did I take that damage off matchstick there?
Oh, let's do a count. Matchstick screen.
I think I did because he has a whole upgrade.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to get back to this game. I feel like I've been distracted here.
All right, guys.
Wolf has got a lockout on Rexler.
Well, if Josh has, yeah.
He's. Oh, they're setting dial still here.
Yep.
So they must not have had any shots last round. Sorry, my orange hand is in the way. Orange hand.
So guys,
I always pick orange whenever we're doing a stream for some reason.
Yeah, I think you're right. That procs mine, so he's gonna drop that for sure.
Because he does have skilled bombardier, so he can do a 2 straight behind him.
Yep. And
Pop.
Is there a pop? Does anybody have pop for their emotes? If pop's not taking, that might be coming up.
Pop.
Pop. Yep, here he comes. Very nice call.
Crap.
Popcorn doesn't count.
Roll blanks. This is when you need to roll blanks.
Ooh.
Oh no! He eats the crit too.
That's terrible.
And what is the crit? Or it's just 2 damage, it's not a crit because of the procs mine.
Yep.
Right.
Isn't he down to 1 health? Or
He's
no?
down to 2. He has 3 hull.
My bad. Natties.
Crits in the chat. I mean, 3 damage from a procs mine, that's the dream, right?
Depends which side you're on.
You usually don't bring them for damage, you bring them for control, but you know,
that played out.
if it works, it works. I guess it was a crit.
What do we have?
The crit's a loose stabilizer. Ouch.
No good.
Chris Jet is asking, I know you guys are streaming tonight, right now, but does 8 p.m. work for you guys? This is not in the chat. This is in our Jawa Discord.
Gotcha.
He's asking if 8 o'clock will work for us. For I think tomorrow. For the Jawa top 4.
8:30's better. So I got a lot of kids to put to bed. I got 4 kids, so they get pretty upset if I don't put them down.
I was chatting with him earlier. He said it was kind of late.
I get it. Steven, maybe you can start it. Maybe I'll hop in towards the end. We'll chat about it. So.
Yeah. We have to discuss matters of business.
See, Steven's internet's so terrible, I had to set it up regardless. And then he has to...
BF Egypt.
BF Egypt?
BF,
I don't think that's legit. It's not a thing.
You don't know that terminology?
Not Egypt. I know what the BF stands for. Not PG. Well, I guess technically it is.
It is PG.
Technically.
It's censored.
earmuffs to those in the chat who don't want to. No, I'm kidding.
BF, best friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we got
hit,
3 hits and a crit.
Oof.
We got focus evade. Oh, re-rolls it. Oh.
Yeah, Steven is definitely in the boondocks. Elvis wrote
Focus
that song
evade.
about him. That is one old reference, goodness gracious.
Alright, good game.
Yep.
Rexler died.
Ouch. Okay, well, that was interesting. So, 2 ships
He
versus
just got
4 is
caught.
rough.
I mean, Josh did a really great job
Opening?
of just sweeping that net across.
Yeah.
And just catching those aces in the corner.
Yep. That first couple rounds really set the whole tone for the rest of the game.
Hey, zoom in on that ship though. That defender.
Yeah, I want to see that. That's cool.
It's like metallic.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, too much.
Yep.
Somebody spent some time on that.
Nate's custom paint job.
Did he help you with your houndstooth?
Well, he helped me get there. I did the work on it.
That's legit. Do they all have custom gaming dials on their ship?
No, he doesn't.
Man, that's cool.
His dials are matches ships.
Yeah,
the
I saw
metallic.
that.
Yep.
That's cool.
Shiny.
No kidding.
Reminds me of Moana.
What? Oh yeah, the crab.
The crab singing shiny.
Goodness gracious. That's cool.
That's a creepy crab, by the way.
Yeah. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all joining us. Thank you so much. So, shout out to all the subs and our one Patreon. Thank you so much. Steven, do you want to give the customary goodbye?
I will. All right. Well, thanks for joining us. Yep. Good night. Sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite.